When we got the Congress of In Vitro Fertilization to Helsinki in 1984, we had just had our first IVF baby in Finland. And Bob Edwards in the UK, who is the father of the first IVF baby, asked me to distribute a letter asking the participants their views about forming a new society. And all the participants were in favor of that, and Bob Edwards was chosen to take that matter forward. And that was the society that was later named ESHRE. IVF was a new technology and we had no example of success. Many of the Finnish doctors, politicians and the church were very suspicious of what we are doing. The most important person who came to support us was the Archbishop, who said we should help those who cannot help themselves. And that changed the thinking. Glycodelin is one of the endometrial proteins that prepares the endometrium for implantation of the embryo. It must be there at the time of implantation. In fact, it has emerged just a few days before, and therefore we thought it is important for implantation. Our research group was very interested in fetal proteins in cancer and fetal development. And we focused on alpha-fetoprotein, which is produced by the fetal liver. And if the fetal had birth defects, they leaked from the brain or from their spine. They leaked alpha-fetoprotein to amniotic fluid. And this information was used for prenatal diagnosis. And at the same time, it became evident that the fetal liver product was not anymore there in the adult phase, but if adults have liver cancer, primary liver cancer, then that liver produced alpha-fetoprotein, and this could be used for identification of resurgence of treated hepatomas. So it was two-sided research that was done, but the fetal side was of interest to the Australians, and therefore they welcomed me and taught me about the things of in vitro fertilization, because they were very advanced. The basic science is the key, because no IVF would ever have been developed without basic science of Bob Edwards and other people around that. And I'm a clinician who had to hire the basic scientists in the team in order to produce new information. The clinical education does not allow all this to be done. So it is always a large group of clinicians and scientists who work together. So basic science without basic science, the clinicians would stay where they are. ESHRE is the key European society with all practitioners of reproduction, and getting an honorary membership from them is really great. I appreciate that very much.